It was a warm afternoon, and I was going down to see my mom at her job. I'm waiting for her at the car, and she comes out and says, "Danny, I want you to meet someone." I reluctantly go and walk up the steps and into a house I don't know where I'm at. I see an old man sitting on a chair, and I'm like, "Who's this? Why does he want to introduce me to him?" I go nudgingly and I say, "Oh, hello," politely, and he says hello back. I questioned my mother later that night why she wanted me to meet this man, and she says, "Because this is the man I'm going to be taking care of for the next few months." My mom's a caregiver, and she loves her job. But little did I know that this man would soon play a huge role in my life. Mr. Little became a part of my family right after that moment. He himself had children, but none of them ever spent time with him. So he was always hanging around with me and my family. We would go many places, IHOP, movies, and I would even spend time with him at his house. He was one of the smartest and caring men I've ever met in my life. Growing up, I didn't have a grandfather. My mom's dad died when she was young, and my dad never knew his dad. So he was a big inspiration in my life. He was very sick though, and that's why my mom had to take care of him. And so I would help her and take him to dialysis. He ended up giving me a nickname, and I was known as the pusher, because I would always roll his wheelchair. We spent a lot of days together, and especially a lot of dialysis. I can't tell you, I still to this day can't get used to the smell of the blood, but it was still a great time. He always had a warm smile no matter what he was going through, and he was always well aware of where he was at no matter what he was going through as well. He came to all of our family gatherings despite his inability to walk or even move himself around. My mom and my grandma took great care of him, and he became the idol of our family. But then, around 2014, he became gravely ill and got diagnosed with cancer, and his movements became even more sluggish. We knew his time was almost up. And then, a month and a half before I graduated, he sadly passed away. And we had made a promise that he would have gone to my graduation, but he didn't get to make that promise. This is me, my freshman year in high school, and he was there right by my side. Although he wasn't there at the end, he always smiled through everything, and he was a great man. Mr. Little might not be my blood relative, but he will forever be my grandfather, and I will always cherish him greatly.